morning and welcome to the Morning Blessings. I am Tessa-Marie. How are you feeling today? It is a wonderful, beautiful day. Good morning, Colleen, Stacy. Good morning, guys. How are you guys feeling today? It's a beautiful morning. Everything is happening in the moment. So yeah, we are here having a wonderful time, seeing what we can see. Who else is here? So guys, it's 8 o'clock. So guess what? Let's get the show on the road. Thanks, Stacy. Let's pin that so people know they are welcome. Hey, the Morning Blessings is coming to you from Toronto. It's 8 a.m. So let's do this. The Morning Blessing is the unseen world is limitless. So I love you to say sorry. We missed you yesterday. You know what's going on, right? Is that we do not see that this world we live in is limitless. Many times, all we see is the limit that the news media puts on us, telling us, hey, it's horrible out there. It's terrible out there. And we take that to heart. The thing about it is that the unseen world is limitless indeed. There are so many things in this world that we don't know and we can't see. I'm not talking about the regular, ordinary things in life that you have to study, go to school to learn, to visit, to find out. Where is that unseen world? That's what I have, the question I'm asking. Where do you think that world that is unseen, where is it? Think of what you have to do with it to make sure that it is there with you. Where is that unseen world? If it is, then where is it? If you believe, good morning, Georgie, how are you feeling this morning? The unseen world is limitless. Where is that unseen world? If it is limitless and it's an unseen world, it's a world, where is that world? Good morning, Yuko, how are you feeling today? Yes, where is the unseen world? The unseen world is anywhere. The thing is, we have to perceive where it is. So we know there is limitless possibilities in that unseen world. More than we can see and learn and know about the world that we see every day. I am happy to hear that, Georgie. So the unseen world is anywhere you perceive it to be. Then that unseen world is a place where you go to replace what you see with your external eye to go explore what is really there within you. So you have to remember that unseen world is not a place outside of you. Then that unseen world is a place where you go to replace what you see with your external eye to go explore what is really there within you. That is big. Good morning, Loretta. How are you feeling this morning? We know for sure that there are limitless possibilities. There are limitless possibilities in this unseen world of ours. Our unseen world is unique to us. That is why when you see a vision of your world, the world you desire, and others want to tell you, hey, you're wrong. That doesn't exist. You will never succeed. You're going to wear yourself thin doing this. You're going to all of that. They are not able to see that unseen world. And the thing is, it's like throwing horrible things against that to tell them, yeah, it is really true. You can do better than that. There's something inside of you that can push you. That person that doesn't believe that there is better inside, not outside, you cannot convince them to go deep. They are not a seeker. They wait to receive whatever the world sends to them and they use it to rule their life. And if they happen to know you, like an empty barrel, they make most noise. They're loud. They're vicious. They're going to tell you, hey, it's not like you're seeing it. Stop looking. How do they call it with rose-colored glasses or whatever they say? but you're seeing a deeper picture. You're seeing something that is magnificent. You have a feeling that inside of you, there is more to come out. And because of that, it is limitless. When you go in there to explore what is really there within you, it is the world of limitless possibilities you're visiting. You are. So it's up to you though. I always ask you, what is your vision? Oh, Loretta, that's nice. You press the button. That's nice. What is the vision you have about yourself? Where do you plan to be? You can stay exactly where you are and create that limitless, boundless, amazing world that you desire. You do not have to go downtown to buy it. You do not have to order it on Amazon. And most certainly do not have to call your friend and say, can you explain my limitless, boundless world? Oh, you're living in a fool's paradise, they say. You're silly. Go and sit down and roll your rosary. Go pray, read your Bible. You're old. You're past 30. Who is going to look at you? This is wrong with you. But there is a limitless world inside of you. And that world is connected to you. And that world is your pillar of mental prosperity. Because with a strong pillar of mental prosperity, you can dash this thing. You can open the box. You can see what's really inside of it. And that is what happens when you know for sure there is more than I see with my eye. Sometimes you're having a conversation with someone and they're telling you about the surface. They're talking about the nice, beautiful surface. Good morning, Arita. How are you feeling this morning, my dear? They're telling you about this surface. And you're looking at them and you know for sure there is more to what they're saying. But they're holding it back. They're afraid. They're afraid to tell you exactly what it is that is there. That is why you are the only one that can find your limitless world. There is an unseen world that is limitless. It is limitless. There is no limit to it. When you go in to visit that world, you have to go alone. You cannot take others with you. You cannot go on that journey with a whole bunch of people following you. You cannot come back, and as soon as you come back from the journey, before you dissect it, you call and you say, hey, you should see where I visited today. That is giving them all the information to throw it back later. So how did that dream, goal, and desire of yours working? How is it? They threaten you by daring you to tell them. Because there is an unseen world inside all of us. It is the world where magic happens, where miracles are formed. It is the world that when you go in, you will find what you're seeking for, but you have to go in without family. Hey, Kia, welcome back. What a beautiful surprise. Oh my God. It is lovely to see you. Thanks for dropping by. The world, the unseen world is limitless. There isn't anything you can do. Lovely to hear that, Rita. You see, that unseen world is a place where you go to replace what you see with your external or naked eye to go explore what is really there within you. It is the world of limitless, endless possibilities. There isn't anything, absolutely anything, that is not available in that unseen world. It is the world where creation lies. It is. It is in that world that creation sits. Creation doesn't lie by looking at the world that is clouded and all the noise of it, all the distraction. That's why it takes mental prosperity to go deep into that physical world. Go in there and see that unseen marvel in there. The thing is, if you go deep enough, you will find the true you. The you that existed before you were 7 years old. That you is the person that has all the answers to everything that's happening into your life. When you first go in and you sit in contemplation and meditation, do not expect that your mind will stay on the unseen world. Your mind hasn't been trained. None of our mind is trained to go away, to come into and stay in that one spot. We have to pull it back. We have to ask it to stay with us, stay with me. I need to see and to find me. Me before somebody slapped you. Me before somebody assaulted you. Me before somebody attacked you. When somebody did something to you you didn't like, that person is there. Some people had those experiences at the age of 3. You might have been that vibrant, exuberant human being that was created to really rule the world by your limitless possibilities. And somebody took it away at the age of 3. You showed up at school. And the teacher, you fail, you come there thinking, believing you can fly. And the teacher said, no, I have complete control of your wings. I am the one that will let it go. You're not good enough. You're too black, you're too white, you're too skinny, you're too ugly, you are not pretty. Your face is not oval, it is square. All of that, you're 3. And they're putting limits on you. And then but somewhere in the back, the recesses of your little mind, no, I can fly like that bird, I know I can. And they see you expanding, they're going to start forming opinions of you. So you as an adult now need to go in and find that human being. The one that was there before somebody, sexually abused you, whatever happened to you. By the age of 7, if that is when they take you apart. 3, they decide, sometimes sooner. But that little person is alive in there. And it's up to us to spend the time in wonder, where are you? And find out what that person has to say to you, that limitless world inside of you. It is a world where lost dreams, goals, and desires lie, waiting to be found by the seeker, you. You're seeking yourself. I am seeking to find me, the real me. And hey, when you enter that place, when I go in, mine is always nature. Mine is not nature, it's not a bustling city. It is in nature with rivers and trees, sunshine and clouds, and it has that. But you will maybe start meeting the 10-year version of you from 10 years ago. You might meet the 20-year version 20 years ago. You'll keep going back until one day that tiny person will show up. And you have to listen to what each of these people you meet that are versions of you, that are inside of you, has to say. When you go seeking for you so you can find your unseen limitless world, make sure you have pen and paper. It doesn't matter what you hear, what you perceive, what comes to your thoughts, write it down. It will mean absolutely nothing when you first do it. But if you persist and you go into that area of your life, seeking that 5-year-old, what was I like at 5? And wait, don't go by what somebody told you. Go in there and see really, what was I like? And see what happened. What were you afraid of? Or were you afraid at all? We are not afraid. When we first were born, we go to the edge of the bed and our parents dash because they think we're going to fall. They never allow us to do it though, do they? Because they say it is dangerous. So they are teaching us to be like them. But did we come to be like them? Or did we come to be unique? Unique. So the seeker in you will find it. It is a world where thoughts become things, with no discrimination of what thought the seeker holds. So be careful with that. In that world, we learn that whatever we think of, we will receive. Whatever thoughts we create is going to become something. So the thoughts, there is no discrimination of what becomes that something. So if our thoughts are dark, horrid, hateful, painful, that's what we'll get. Even if we didn't mean for it to hit ourselves, it is going to hit us because we create it. So, it is the world where thoughts become things. With no discrimination of what thoughts the seeker holds, it is the world where exchange happens, where one thing can be replaced with another. So, when you enter that world, and you're still coming into that innocent world with, good morning, Ryan, with thoughts of horrible things. If you are fully aware and you know that unseen world has limitless possibilities, you can exchange those horrible thoughts and feelings for different ones. You can purposely control that little person inside of you and say, sit on that stone for a while. Sit on the bank of the river. Sit underneath the tree and create a different, limitless world. Create it. It's unseen. It's only seen by you. Nobody can curse it but you. We curse our world by our thoughts. Nobody can shake it and break it except you. Because it's an unseen world. Unseen. And it has limitless. It is a free world to creating. It is the world where exchanges happens, where one thing can be replaced with another. It is indeed the world of limitless possibilities. It is. It's so deep. Hello, Ryan. Good morning. Welcome back from your lovely vacation. It is a world where fear is replaced by courage and confidence. It is a world where you muse on how fearful you are to do something different. It is a world where you're fearful that you will break it, that you will break what you will not attain it. It is a world where you can go in and exchange that for courage and confidence. I can do it. I've got it. I have Michael Jordan level talent. It is a world where you will find that. And you can say, here, I'm returning this. I need this. It is a world where it is limitless. So the bigger the dream, the deeper the world. The bigger the dream, the more it has in it. There is no limit to how big the dream is. We are the one that covers the dream with our ideas. And the feeding that we allow to be coming into our system from those that choose to feed us. And we open our mouth like a baby bird and let them drop their worm that destroys us into it. But when we get in that world, we can choose to shut our mouth, close our eyes, and pull a different meal into our life. Feed ourselves on the limitless possibility of this unseen world. A world where you can create whatever you desire to have in your life. A world where your thoughts become things. A world that you're very knowledgeable about. So when you get there, you shake off all what is not what you desire. You leave it behind. You drop it. It's like you're entering this world and you're saying, that's okay. You can stay behind. When I come back, you better not be here, because I will crush you again and again and again until there isn't anything left of you. That's what you say to that world that is telling you you're not good enough, that you're not smart enough, you're not tall enough, you're not rich enough, you're not this, you're not that. All the things. Think of it. I cannot tell you what they're telling you. Only you can. Because it was implanted in you when they said to you, people in our family don't do this. They don't act like you. They don't dream as big as you. They do not seek constantly like you. They're not always thirsty for the better. They're settled for a little piece of potato and a tiny piece of meat, and they think, oh, God bless me, that's all I have. Yes. But that same God said, ask and you shall receive. So that dream and that goal and that desire that you hold so deeply within you, cherish it and seek to make it happen. That childhood where they took it away from you, where they hurt you, where they punched you, where they laughed at you, where they called you names, they did what that was being done to them. Remember that. When somebody finds fault with you, that means they are just repeating what is done to them. In essence, really, we should just learn to forgive them or let them go. Good morning, Jean. How are you feeling this morning? There is a limitless world. Unseen world is limitless. Limitless. That is where the amazing happens. I told you, it is the world where the thoughts become things. With no discrimination of what your thoughts are. Whatever your thoughts are, they will be happening to you. It is a world where exchanges can happen, where one thing can be replaced with another. Yeah, it is indeed the world of limitless possibilities, where fear is replaced by courage, hate is replaced by love. You enter into the limitless world hating others, and when you show up, you find out there is no room here for hate. It is full of love. So that limitless, unseen world is where you can exchange the hate for love, where you can exchange fear for courage and confidence. Cannot is replaced by I can. I am good enough. Hi, and good night from Sydney, Australia. Good night, my sweet. How are you? Welcome. I see you all the time, and I think we follow each other too. What is your name? Currency exchange is not your name. Tell us your name on the morning blessing. Say welcome to this wonderful human being from Australia. And it's nighttime in Australia. The day never ends when you leave Australia and come to North America. It's the same day over and over again. Tam. Hi, Tam. Wonderful to see you. How are you doing? How are you feeling? Australia is beautiful. It reminds me of Toronto. Well, Sydney reminded me of Toronto. So, there is a limitless world where whatever you desire, you can have. You have to believe though. Cannot is replaced by can. The strength and the energy in that world deep inside of you, where you will find the 3-year-old before they destroyed it. The 7-year-old because they said you're not good enough, you're too dumb, you're too stupid. The 15-year-old where they said you're too tall, you're too goggly, you're too fat. That one. And you can find out, hey, what happened? How can we bring you back? What can I do? What can I replace it with? So there you go. Cannot is replaced by I can. Doubt is replaced by conviction. I am good enough. I've got it. I have Michael Jordan level talent. I can do it. I'm winning my gold medal today. That is the world that I'm talking about. Where dreams begin. Where goals show up. In that limitless world, when you go in, you do not have to always believe you need to be there for half an hour. But go in. Go in as much as you can for 30 seconds. Take a deep breath and see that garden inside of your heart. See that city that is not a city yet. Or see the city as bustling. See it. If it's New York you want, Sydney, Toronto, Paris, London, see yourself being that person in that amazing city. See yourself enjoying the world and feeling and seeing the best in the world. Go in. You go in, you take a couple breaths, and you just sit there. And yes, your mind is going to say, it's time to get up, you have to go cook dinner, all of that. And if all you can do is 30 minutes, Sit on a snowy day. Sit in moonlight. Sit in the dark and see it. Sit where nobody can hear you and see it. So that's, oh yeah, Georgie, you lived in Australia. That's true. So show up and go into that world, that limitless world where dreams begin, where goals show up. Go in there and see what you can find to bring out. Where desires get stimulated, that world. You desire a lover, and that's where you sit and it stimulates. You dream of that. We dream of making love. We dream of lovers. We dream of all of that. And we forget to dream and to stimulate ourselves about our dream, goals, and desires that are not associated with another human being. I want to win. I want to be number one. That's your dream. Then say it in there. Do not go to your friend and say, hey, I'm going to be number one. They will not understand it. You're trying to get a pint to understand what is in a gallon. There is no room for the pint to feel the energy of a gallon. Furthermore, they feel intimidated that you dare to push so fast and to go so high. They feel intimidated by your action. You open your mouth, Arita, and said, I am doing this podcast. You said to them, yes, Colin, I'm raising my grandchildren. Yeah, why would you do that? Both of you. They never ask a pear tree, why are you having pears? They never ask an apple tree, why are you having so many apples? But they dare to ask us, why are you doing so much? Why are you raising children? Why are you helping others, Loretta? Why, Stacy, are you there to support those that need to be supported? Why, Jean, that you believe you are the super mother of the world and step up to stand for your children and grandchildren and you're in your glory? Why, guys, if I forget to tell you, why, Georgie, that you believe there's better days to come? Why? But they never ask the apple tree, why do you come up every year and have beautiful blossoms? Why? But they dare ask you. They dare ask us. And if we're stupid enough, we go into it, which we don't know, we're not educated about it. Well, I'm telling you, when they ask you why, you say, are you okay? And they'll say, yes, they're okay. And I say, then you say, are you sure you're okay? Because you're asking me why I am being me. Why do I do this? You have to ask them, are you okay? The limitless world inside of us, we find it in stillness, silence, calm, and love. That is when we say. When last you looked at your life this morning and you say, I love my life. There is something in your life right now, no matter how tumultuous it is, that you love. I love the sight of my children if you have them around you. I love to hear the bustle and the hustle of them moving through the house. I love when I open, like I showed you guys a scene from my bedroom window looking out onto the garden. I am grateful I have that. It took time, patience. The limitless world requires patience, and it requires you to believe. It requires you to be in the moment always and to find place in the turmoil and all what's happening in this world of ours and find patience. The most important thing about that world is that it cannot ever be rushed. Do not go rushing and expect, I have to have it today. No. That world requires patience. It cannot be rushed. Take a moment. I don't ask you to do this often, and look in the rearview mirror. How many times did you rush and you found out you were not going any faster? But how many times you took your time, you enjoyed the journey, you observed, and when you arrived at that place, you realized, wow, it was really worth it. That's why, I will tell it to you again, when I stood on the bridge in Sydney, and I saw where I was. We were tethered, but I held on to my hands and I said, I made it. It was something I desired to do, especially since I was afraid of height. I did the same thing at the top of the CN Tower 8 years ago. I had my brother Eric with me, and I stood there and I looked up and I did it again. And that's what I did at Mont Blanc. And I did the same thing at Machu Picchu. The limitless will requires patience, and you have to believe that you can. The most important thing in that world is that it cannot ever be rushed. It will reward the seeker with boundless desires, goals, and dreams if the seeker persists and be patient. So the seeker has to persist. The seeker cannot do it today and not do it tomorrow. The seeker requires to give it time. The wise thing for the seeker to know, it does not have to be a lot of time. The seeker can read and get the mental acuity that is needed for 10 minutes a day. When you take 10 minutes a day, you have read 3,365 minutes in a year. Isn't that better than what you did last year if you're not a reader? The seeker can meditate for 5 minutes, and that is the same. The seeker can exercise and stretch. I stretch every morning for 15 minutes. 15 minutes. No more. I set a timer and I stretch and I do certain exercise movements for 15 minutes every day. So the seeker can do that. The seeker can choose to write in their goal-setting journal every day for 3 minutes. I am committed to be a better human being by taking care of myself, my physical prosperity. I am better at it. I am committed to be emotionally balanced by meditating for 5 minutes. And stop. Do not force or worry that you didn't stay on point. Just do it. Just do it. The more you do it, talk to those Olympic athletes. They do not stop practicing. And what do they get? A gold medal. And they never stop. Talk to the artist that knows, I have to do this. Stop to the creator. I must write every day. So I write every day. So you're looking at your money, physical, financial prosperity. Then look at it really. Dissect it. Go in there and spend 5 minutes and look at your account. Don't wait until the bank tells you the check has bounced or you have no money for you to wake up. You're already late. It's like trying to catch a train when you're buying your ticket and the train is saying all on board. Spiritually, maintain your balance with yourself. Let others be themselves. We did not come to fix everybody for the day. You're late, Dawn. Good morning. So, we have limitless possibilities in this world. It's an unseen world. It's all inside of us. This is the world we're seeking. So when you go there, it will reward the seeker with boundless desires, goals, and dreams. If the seeker persists and be patient, talk to the Olympic athletes and see what they have to say. Morning, very bad weather here. Lights on and off. Oh, hurricane season. Sorry, sister. Hi, Kia. I can't believe I thought we lost you. Welcome back. Stacy, good morning. Arita, my darling, and Stacy, love you guys. Yuko, you guys are special. Jean, you are a wonderful human being. Love you. Colleen, my friend. Oh, the adventures. And Dawn, my sister. Here you are. Loretta, this is amazing. And now we know. Let me read your best things because you guys had things to say today. So let's look at what all of you, I'm going to go. So Jean came in, this Stacy, Ryan. Tomorrow is my birthday. Yeah, tomorrow is Stacy's birthday. And we'll sing a happy birthday. We have to remember that. Hi and good night from Sydney. Thank you so much, Tam. Currency, love your soul work. Thank you, Georgie. Oh, good day, mate. Welcome to our family. Georgie, thank you for the warm welcome. It's the same way when you work overnight. I'm in a constant state of good mornings, good nights. I understand. That's right. We must remember you work overnight. I'm getting ready to walk. It's beautiful out. I think it's going to be a lovely day today. Oh, Georgie, that's amazing. Georgie's talking to somebody from Australia. I'm dreaming in my garden tonight as I go to sleep. Thank you for this. I am happy that you came. I wish you was there to hear all of this. It's so amazing. Feeling your energy in this wonderful life. Thank you, Georgie. Thank you, Tessa, for all you do for us. We love you. Thanks, Stacy. I have a beautiful picture from my rearview mirror this morning. I'm so elated. I noticed the free time I had to snap my picture. That was amazing. That is wonderful. The best vitamin of the day. Dawn has bad weather, hurricane season. Oh no, ma'am, you can't get rid of me that easy. Thank you. Have an amazing day, as John says, and beautiful morning blessings. Thanks, John. I got my book. Finally, it was hung up in the mail. Which book did you get? Did you get the new book? You know, right here. Oh, it's right here, but you can't see it because of the way the angle of the camera today. Oh, Tessa-Marie, here it is. The 5 Pillars of Prosperity book is out. Oh, big change. I have to go away in September. And the angel that decided that I needed a vacation to come to visit him has decided I'm coming on the 7th. He booked it. I didn't want to disturb him. I said, fine. So our course is going to be starting on the 28th of September. I will tell you more about it. I might do a live later today and talk about it. And it's the same 7-week. And what I'm going to do is that the first set of people that join, the first 3 that joins the course, I will send you my 21-day seminar that I did on financial planning. I think Jean was on that seminar. That's where I met Arita, really. And that was in 21 or 22, and many people haven't understood it. It is $77.97. So after that, because I want to limit the amount of people that I take to this course, I really want to take you through the 5 pillars, 1 pillar at a time. So we will have an opening 1 week. That hour will be all about what to expect, how you should prepare yourself, what you have to do. And it's 1 hour on a Saturday at 1 p.m. And then the following week we'll start with emotional prosperity. And 2021. Oh my God, Erika, is 3 years already. I cannot believe that time has flown so fast. So make sure that you get this in you. It is going to be fun, and it's going to be on Zoom. And I don't even know what to say. I'm so excited about it. And so DM me if you want more information, but I will be doing a live on it maybe later today. Depends on how the energy flows around here, because I have so much that I want to accomplish in a day, every day. So have a wonderful morning, a wonderful day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. And only the angels directing me and the flow. Remember, guys, I must tell you over and over and over again. And I know it might be boring, and maybe you don't trust what I'm saying, or you don't believe what I'm saying. I do not ever know what the topic is going to be until I show up this morning, till I wake up. And I might get a word, I might get a thought, I might get a whole sentence, and the minute I start writing, I just let it go. And that is why sometimes I stumble on my writing, not because it's because I'm writing so fast that I missed a word, or I misspell a word, because I'm just writing and downloading what I get. So this is where I come. Somebody asked, well, how come your topics are so different, but they lead to still living a fulfilled life? I have no idea. Open your mouth, the guidance said, and we'll tell you what to say. So really, truly, that's what I do. Have a wonderful day. Love you. Take care. Bye-bye.